Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So today I am quite excited. I had the opportunity to do a number of things with Dior recently. Number one, I was actually asked to be a model for Dior for one of their masterclasses, which was amazing. Today I am so excited because I am going to be talking about the new Dior Summer 2024 collection. I've picked up quite a few pieces from the collection, so I may be dividing this video up into parts because it might be quite long because there are some beautiful pieces from this collection. This is my Dior haul. As you know, I love a Dior haul. So I picked up a number of things. What was interesting about this collection is that I found out a lot of these shades are actually limited edition. So it makes it really hard when you know that they're limited edition. So I had to be quite selective about what I picked up, but this collection has been so impressive that I picked up quite a few pieces. Harrods do a wonderful event day, which is their 10% day if you live in the UK, which is probably similar to like your Sephora discount days. You can also accumulate vouchers. They also have a recycling scheme now at H Beauty. I have the two eyeshadow palettes. So I've got the Pastel Glow and the Coral Flame palette, and when I was asked to model for Dior as part of their masterclass, they used the Coral Flame on my eyes and it was just gorgeous. So today we're going to start off with the Pastel Glow because I haven't really experimented with that. And so I've got these two palettes. I've then picked up all three of the Rosy Glow blushes. These are all limited edition, and in the same way the eyeshadow palette is, these are as well. So they come in three new shades. If you're not aware, the three limited edition shades are Poppy Coral, Bronze Glow and Pink Lilac. So I picked up all three. I took my mum with me this time. She's over here at the moment with me and she really loved Bronze Glow, so she bought Bronze Glow for herself, and she also bought the Nude Mitza, which is one of the limited edition lip colour shades. I have a lot of colours like that already, so I didn't pick that one up, but I might show you how it looks on my lips. That's what she picked up. And then she also picked up another colour as well, which is one of the lighter shades that I've got, which is called Dolce Vita, which I'm going to show you. I picked up those three and I'll show you these as well. I got the pink oblique case, the Dior one, which you're going to love. It's beautiful. And then I picked up two of the refills in the Dior Addict Recharge refill ones, and one of the shades they used on me, I think it was Dolce Vita or Rose Bonheur, one of those I loved. It was so beautiful. I picked up Dolce Vita and Rose Bonheur, and I picked up the case to go with it. And then yesterday I decided to pick up a few more items because I realized I didn't look at any of the lip oils that were launched when I went to H Beauty. So I ended up going to my local John Lewis, and John Lewis also have a recycling scheme. So I recycled more items and I also had vouchers that I needed to use. So I thought, what better thing to do than to use them against some Dior products that I really would like. So I love their lip glow. You probably would have seen that I had reviewed this initially in the past. I think it was one of my first Dior reviews. I just love the lip oil. So this comes in three new shades. So I picked up all three: Bronze Glow, Poppy Coral and Pink Lilac. What I also did was pick up one of the lip glows, and this one is in the shade Pink Lilac. And the reason I did this was because when I tried Pink Lilac in store, it does leave a lovely light sheen on my lips, but I wanted a little bit of intensity. So I thought if I get the lip glow and add the oil on top, it gives a more sort of impactful finish. I'm kind of tempted to go back and get the two other shades which are limited edition, which is the Coral in the lip glow and the bronze colour in lip glow. So that's everything. So let's start off with the first limited edition Dior 5 colour palette, which we're going to start off with Pastel Glow. This is gorgeous. What I don't like about the limited edition ones is that there's no case to cover it, because I feel like with limited edition you want that extra wow factor. So I hope Dior in the future bring out pouches for this, because this will be great. So let me show you how it looks. It's got the Dior case. You open it up. It has the brushes on the side, which, as we all know, I don't use. I don't know if you use them, but they are useful if you don't have a brush. But this is the first one. So that is the palette, and then you can see Dior written across here. I didn't get this immediately because I wanted to see how this would look, because I was a bit intimidated by the fact they were quite light, but I think this is going to give a really lovely sheer look to my eyes. Really look beautiful when the sun reflects. This is the first one, which is 933 Pastel Glow, and it's the limited edition eyeshadow palette. So let's start with a quick arm swatch. We'll start with here, going across here, and then ending up with the colour in the middle. So let's start from here to here, and then the middle. So that's that light mauve or lilac shade. I'm going to go into this peachy colour. Then this colour here at the bottom, right, which is kind of like a gorgeous browny bronzy colour. Then we're going to move into this shade on the end here. Very pretty. It's kind of like a light brown shade there. And then finally we're going to go into this middle shade here, which is that pop of white. Pretty. I forgot to say before I go any further that I actually have some foundation on already. I have the Dior foundation in the shade 3W, which is their Forever foundation, but I also have the Star Filter Glow in shade 4. So I just wanted to give my skin that little bit of love and make it look nice and glowy before we put on these Dior products together. So the Dior promo pictures are really, really inspiring, and I kind of want to go down that lilac route because I've got the lilac lip, I've got the lilac blush, and I kind of want to give that a bit of a go just to create something a little bit different. I am going to put some lighter colours down. I'll intensify it with the lilac shade on top. So I'll start off with this shade here. As with Dior, there are no shade names. So I'm just going to put that on my lid, just to kind of even out my lid. It's a nice sort of one and done colour. And then I'm going to take the slightly darker shade in the corner here. I'll take that shade there. Just take that brown and just kind of line the eyes a little bit as well. And take it a little bit on the outer V part. What's nice about this brown is that the light brown and this brown I'm using is quite similar to my skin tone, so kind of creates a lovely sort of matte place to start. It creates a very nice blank canvas. We're going to take this shade here. Makes everything look quite open, which is really, really nice. So now let's go into this gorgeous shade. Let's try this shade out. I don't know, I'm really obsessed with lilac shades at the moment. I don't know why. This is gorgeous. So I'm just taking that and I'm going on top of that shade that I laid down earlier. Can you see the lilac kind of popping? I'm just literally taking it and putting it over the lid. It's a gorgeous shade. It's definitely popping in terms of that kind of purple lilac shade. It's really pretty. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take that white shade in the middle and I'm going to use that as a highlighter. So I've just got my little, I think it's my Refa brush, number 3. I'm just going to go inner corner of the eye and just make that pop with the white. And then just take some of that, put it on the brow bone, same as the other side. I'm going to try and get some inspiration from the promo pictures. I saw that she had this sort of mint colour on the lower part of her eyes. I don't know if I've got anything similar to that, but I will have a look. I might just take this brown and I'm going to take my Refa brush and just put a little bit of that brown on the lower lash, just to give it a tiny bit of depth. Okay, so I've just gone away and I've added some mascara, some brow, some liner, and what I did was I combined two of Victoria Beckham's liners, and I've reviewed these before. So I've taken her Satin Kajal liners. This was the one she launched for like her summer collection last year. I reviewed these. I've got the colours Electric Blueberry and Sour Apple. I put Sour Apple down first, then I put Electric Blueberry on top, and what that's done is created this sort of teal liner, which is really cool. So I've kind of created my own shade, and it looks really nice with this purple. It's the closest I could get to the promo pics, and I wanted to kind of get inspired rather than copying the promo pics exactly. So I hope that has given you some inspiration. What I'm going to do now is go in with the new blush to show you what that one looks like. I'm going to go with the pink lilac blush because I think it's going to look gorgeous with this look. So this is the limited edition, this is one of them, and it's the pink lilac shade. And I just wanted to show you what it looked like. So you open it up. What's great, and I don't think it was in previous ones, was that there's a mirror. Can't remember, but I don't remember seeing that in the previous one. So that's really handy. So I'm going to use that to apply this. Before I do that, I'll do a quick hand swatch for you, but it's a lovely cool toned pink. It's going to look gorgeous, I think, against this particular look. You can see the Dior detailing. It's gorgeous. Limited edition. So I'm just gonna do a quick hand swatch for you of this, and then we'll apply it together. So I'm going to apply it using my Inno Cheeky Pro brush from Sonia G, and I'm just going to build it, but we'll start off here, and you can see the colour. And that's just kind of like one. These aren't great when they swatch, I just thought I'd let you know, but on the skin, they appear really beautifully. And you can see it's got this gorgeous cool tone pink coming up on my skin. So we're going to use the other side now and just build. And then you can see how that is looking. So ignore the swatch, I'd say, with this one. But the formula's meant to be different as well. I can't really see a huge difference, but it's a bit more powdery perhaps, a bit more finely milled, but I don't notice a huge difference. I've only got 2 or 3 of the previous formula. This is the shade. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. I love it. So this is pink lilac as a blush. And you can see how that kind of brings everything together really lovely. So pretty. So far we have looked at the eyeshadow, we've looked at the blush. So let's look at the lip products that I'm going to show you now. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the case. I picked up this case. There are about 5 cases that they've launched, and this was the one that I was drawn to the most. Be prepared though. It is gorgeous, but be prepared that your fingers don't get on there like with foundation and stuff like that, because it's going to be very difficult to come off. You can see the Dior there and then the print, but this was my favourite. There was one that was all pink and it was like plastic, but I just didn't like it as much as this one, so I picked this one up, which is gorgeous. I've got 2 of the shades here, and we're just going to try these. What I'm going to do is pick the one that I think will go with this look. So I'm excited about these shades. There's Rose Bonheur with Dior, and the refills, it comes like this, and then you turn it, and you can see the colour here. Bonheur is a little bit more of a sort of lighter toned pink. when I was doing the masterclass and they were doing the makeup on me, this looked gorgeous on my lips, but that was with the other palette, and I think it's still going to look gorgeous with this palette because it's kind of got that peachy undertone to it. So I'm tempted by this, but I'm going to show you the other one too. And this is Dolce Vita. This is the one that my mum picked up after having seen it on me, and I can see why. I think it's a little bit more orange toned than the one before, so that one's a little bit more pinky, but let's compare the two. That's Dolce Vita. What you'll notice is one is more coral toned and one is more peachy toned. So let me just do them side by side. So that's the more pinky one, that's the more peachy one. So you've got the top one here, this one is Rose Bonheur, and then the one underneath is the peachier one, and that's the one that I picked up as well, and that one is called Dolce Vita. I think they're both beautiful, but I'm going to use Rose Bonheur because it's a little bit more of a pinkier tone and it will kind of match, hopefully, what I've got on. I'll use this one for the other look. I believe it's a limited edition. I'm not sure on these ones, on the Addicts, but this is Rose Bonheur and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. So I thought I'd show you how the refill works. The refill literally goes in like this, and then you just click it into place, and that's how the refill fits into the case. And then when you want to take it out, you pull it out, and that's how it looks. So I'm trying to be really careful that I don't get anything on to the case. So just be very, very careful with the case because you don't want to have any lipstick marks that you can't remove. I'm just going to do a quick hand swatch for you of this shade, so you can see how gorgeous that shade is. So summer-like, so beautiful. Okay, so we have the lip. Let's put this on together now. So pretty. This is the shade that I said that looked gorgeous with the other palette as well. And I'm so glad I tried it with this palette because I think it goes really, really well as well. So pretty. I'm just taking a little bit of the excess and just adding it to the cheeks too. That is so pretty. So this is the shade Rose Bonheur, and oh, I just love this. Dior just know how to put shades together. So beautiful. I have these two I want to show you before we finish this video, and I filmed the second part of the summer collection. But what I wanted to show you is the Lip Glow Oil in 063 Pink Lilac, and put that on top of this shade. And then I'll show you the Pink Glow Oil on its own. And then I'll show you the Lip Glow Pink Lilac Dior Addict, which is also limited edition, on its own, and then put these two together. And hopefully it'll give you an idea of how you can layer these products to make them work for you as well. So let's try the oil on top of this lip first. So like I said, there are 3 of these shades that are limited edition. This is one of them, which is Pink Lilac. And you can see that it's quite sort of clear. It's not hugely pigmented, but it gives you a little bit of a hint of pink. With the fact that I've got this on, I kind of want to see what it looks like with it on top of this, because it's kind of got like a pink undertone to it anyway. So let's have a look. So this is what it looks like, and I wanted to show you a hand swatch because I just want to show you what you can see when you swatch it, which is a kind of clear colour, but it's got a hint of pink, and it kind of adapts to your lip. So everybody looks slightly different with it on. This is what I've been told by the essay. Okay, so you can see that it's kind of clear. So, I mean, what I will do is I don't want to waste the product. So I'm going to dab it directly on my lips. And it gives a little bit of a glow. I don't know if you can see that. And that's just using the excess product that I had on my hand. Kind of enhances what I've got already on, gives this kind of cool tone look. And what I'm going to do is just take the applicator, just dab it directly on. I mean, I love Dior's lip oils. I think they are just amazing and makes your lips feel so hydrated and gives a gorgeous gloss to it, but doesn't feel sticky. So if your hair gets stuck, it doesn't get stuck like how you would if it was a kind of more cheaper lip gloss. But it's not a gloss. I see it more as a care for your lips, if that makes sense. So this is the lip oil on top of the Dior Addict that I had on earlier, and you can see it gives it this gorgeous kind of gloss, glistening sort of look to it, and just adds something extra, gives it an added layer. So pretty. So I've taken the lip product off now, and I'm really intrigued to see the gloss on its own. So let's do that first. That's very pretty. Even on its own, there is a subtlety to it. Obviously, you don't get that impact as much with a lip product underneath, but you still see a hint of the pink, and I really like that. I really, really like this shade. I wish it wasn't limited edition, but this is pink lilac as a lip oil on its own. Well, now I'm going to put this lip glow, and this is the limited edition one that I mentioned that I picked up. And it was a little bit of a kind of late purchase because I wasn't that convinced about these because they weren't showing up as much as the Dior Hydrating Shine lipsticks. Now that I've tried this, I'm kind of tempted to get the other two. This is what it looks like, and I'm going to show you a swatch. It may not come up as much as the other lip products, but I'll just show you. So this is the swatch, and as I predicted, it's not showing up as much because it's a balm, but you can see a hint of the colour there. Okay, so let's try this balm on together now. So you can see from me applying this that it's not like intensive in terms of the actual pigmentation, but you can see a hint of colour, and I think that's what you need to expect from these balms. They're not fully pigmented like the other ones that I've shown you. So this is what it looks like with just the balm. It's very pretty. Okay, so I have the balm on, and now I'm going to take the lip oil and I'm going to put the lip oil on top. And that is how it looks. It gives the look a really lovely kind of natural summer-like look. It's what you'd expect on a kind of summer's day. I really like the fact that you can use these different products. So you can use these two together to build to get this look, or alternatively you could take one of these shades, which is the one that I showed you at the start, and then use these other two to build a kind of more layered look. So lots of things you can do, which I love about Dior. There's lots of playing around and you can get lots of different results. So this is the final look with the balm, so the lip glow with the oil on top. So that is the look, and I just wanted to give you my final thoughts on all of these pieces. I am in love with this eyeshadow palette. It's such a gorgeous spring-like sort of look. I love the new blush that I tried that they've just released as a limited edition alongside the eyeshadow. I think that they work really, really well together. I love the lip products. I love the way that I can layer the different products to get a different look on my lips. They feel very hydrated. Yeah, I'm just really, really impressed with this collection, and I hope you've enjoyed this. I do have a second part which will have the other eyeshadow palette with the other pieces that I picked up. I really, really liked this collection, and I can't wait to share with you the second part of this, so please stay tuned. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.